current season?
Yeah. There's a guy on a top 5 all-time streak in Jeopardy history.
Oh, wow. Ryan, what did you get?
I got the brisket bacon burger.
Bounty? Fort Worth burger. And then I just got smoked wings. Yay! Perfect.
3
I'm sitting in my car in the pitch dark, so. But I'm in this neighborhood. I just love the nightlife, the foot traffic, all the little shops. And I haven't talked about this on the vlog yet, but for the last 2 years, I have really wanted to open up a vintage store, but it just hasn't felt like I have quite the green light to do so. And just this year, I finished the business plan, I finished kind of the concept, and I have recently started looking for a place. And I really like this neighborhood, and I just haven't really seen any office space or store space or anything like that available, and I'm a little sad. But I keep telling myself that if it's meant to be, it will happen. I need to just be patient because there's a lot of other things that I have to work out. My husband and I already have 2 other businesses. One we do all year round, the other is seasonal. And so adding a 3rd business is, you know, not necessarily not ideal, but of course it requires a lot of dedication to get it off the ground, plus finances and all that. And you know, we do have a family and there's just a lot of stuff, but that doesn't mean that I have to not do anything, you know. So I'm trying to do little steps here and there to move towards that desire in my heart. I just had dinner with my sister and her husband in this neighborhood, and we walked around to these 2 places that I wanted to see if they were leasing space. But one looks like it is a restaurant leasing space, and it's huge. That would not really work for me. And then another one is a 2nd floor office space that is now being rented and turned into like a bridal boutique sort of thing. So I think I'm gonna drive down the opposite way. You guys can probably hear the music from the restaurant we were just at. And yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything down there that maybe I could call the number. I don't know. I'm not getting discouraged though. I'm not gonna get discouraged because what good will come from that? Nothing. I have to just keep doing little things to push towards that. So, but it was a really nice evening. I had a great time. I really was just planning to hang out by myself at this art festival all day, but my sister and my brother-in-law came, and that was really fun. And then we went out to eat, and that was really fun. And we had a lot of good conversation. But yeah, it was a nice time. Now I am gonna head home, but I just really wanted to show you. I wonder if I can show you this. Probably won't be able to see too well, but these are the little shops. Like I said, I'm sure you can hear the music. It's very, very loud. And there I am, right here. Anyway, I will see you later. awkward angle because I have the, what is the owl thing? What is it called? Octo Buddy, that's what it's called. Yeah, I have Octo Buddy, and I'm sitting on the ground because I'm about to do a pedicure, and I could only like suction cup you to the outlet, which now that I think about it seems like a safety hazard, but it's fine. So I'm just doing this like awkward lean in because it's now or never. Also, my camera, my DJI Osmo ran out of battery, so we're just gonna have random clips here and there. It's been raining all day. Well, it's been raining all morning and all day. And that is why my hair looks the way it does. Because when it rains, like I'm just like not in the mood at all to do anything to my hair because humidity. If you know, you know. Anyway, I wanted to show you my pedicure nails. I'm gonna do these Kiss press-ons. I've actually tried them a couple of times before. I wanna say maybe this is like my 4th or 5th time. I love using these during the summer because it's quite literally pop on, pop off. Also, I just did my nails the other day. Oh, there you go, yeah. They're so cute, I love them. This morning we went to a competition to support my daughter's friend from church, and it was really cute. It was a lot of fun. It was like indoors, and they did like field day style games, and they were doing a sermon, and it was really sweet. After that, we went to grab lunch. That was delicious, and then we ran like a couple errands. I also went to Barnes & Noble. I picked up some magazines, which is really the only reason I ever go to Barnes & Noble's, because it's not even Nobles, it's Barnes & Noble. But, you know, the S just kind of comes out. It's like Kroger's, Albertsons. Actually, I think Albertsons is Albertsons with an S. But yeah, okay, I digress. So anyway, I went to go get magazines, and I picked up Elle. I love Elle magazine because the editor-in-chief, Nina Garcia, is Latina, Hispanic, and, you know, I love that. 10 out of 10. And yeah, so I got Elle magazine, and then I also got Harper's Bazaar with Anne Hathaway. I'm so excited for The Devil Wears Prada 2. I'm a massive fan of Devil Wears Prada. Like, I think I have actually watched it at least 50 times, maybe. I don't know, maybe more, because I've been watching the film since 2006. My best friend then, Stephanie, in the 6th grade, she got me the DVD, and I cannot even tell you how many times I've watched it. I love that film. I really just love the film. I actually have to put in some work hours, so I'm gonna work on our website because we switched servers, so I need to work on that. And then I'll probably just do some laundry and then just chill the rest of the day. We kind of had a late start to our weekend, so now I'm just kind of like not in the mood to really do much. And we had a big lunch, so I really don't even anticipate that we'll do dinner. We might. I don't know. I'm not hungry now. I'm just thirsty. Also, my room is a mess, like proper mess. The thing is, like, it's not even really even messy. It's just that, like, I have piles of bits of stuff everywhere, and then it starts like 1 pile, 2 piles, and then before I know it, it's 6 different piles of things that I can very easily put away, but then I don't. So then it just looks like mess and junk. Fun. We went to church today, and we went to the first service, so it let out at like maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. So we made it back home before lunchtime, and now I've just been laying in bed watching TikTok, and I'm about to do my YouTube Sunday scroll where I watch all my subscribed videos, and feeling a little bit lazy, tired. Also, it's that time of the month, and I don't know about you guys, but for me, the second day is the worst. The worst. So I'm trying to just take it easy. I published the website for our remodeling business, and I think I still need to go back and upload some pictures that are not stock, and maybe work on the SEO a little bit, but I'm pretty much done with that, which is good because now I'm kind of teetering again with the thought of just getting rid of all of my existing inventory and driving it out to Indie Clover. I believe it's what it's called, where like you rent a booth out and then people come and shop it and then you get your money and then the place gets cut. I just need to get some money back for all the stuff that I have. So I think I'm going to do that. Maybe I'm going to work on that this week. Also, I realized yesterday, like I really want to go on a vacation. And the crazy thing is that we're very fortunate that we are in a position where we can plan a vacation, but then just in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about all the stuff that's going on, and I'm like, I don't really want to spend any money. We don't really have to. So maybe we might do just something close by, like maybe a staycation or maybe Florida, something like that. We had a trip planned to go back to Europe, to Menton, to the south of France, but we canceled it actually 2 months ago, and we thankfully got our money back just because of everything that's going on in the world right now. There was a route that had notifications saying that airspace may be interrupted during your travel, and with a family of 5, that does not sound like something I want to deal with. It's so weird for me laying on the bed because we sleep on the floor. I think I've been sleeping on the floor now for 2 months. I have really bad back problems. I was pregnant with twins in 2020, and ever since then, my entire body has shifted. And I feel like I carry more weight on one side than the other. And I have really bad back and neck problems. But ever since I started sleeping on the floor, it's just crazy. I guess because it's such a flat surface, and I just sleep so good. I sleep so good. It's like I rest on the bed and kind of like hang out, watch TV, things like that. But if I'm on the bed for too long now, my body kind of recognizes that, and I start getting little like creaks, and it's just not a good feeling. So I have to get up soon because I'm kind of getting to that point. I've rested way too much on the bed, and now my back and my body is starting to hurt. But yeah, yesterday I don't think I really recorded much. I don't remember what all I did. Oh, that's what it was. Is all afternoon I worked on the website. I didn't go to bed until like midnight because I was just saying to my husband, like, I have to get this done. I just have to get this done. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Like, yes, we could hire somebody, but I mean, I don't know if you guys know what all that cost. Oh my God, you're slipping. I don't know if you guys know what all that cost is, but it's a lot of money to have somebody create like a website and stuff for you. Obviously they're professionals and they could probably do it 10 million times better. But we really just, we are not an interactive website where people shop our products. So we don't need anything with like bells and whistles. We just need a portfolio, information, contact forms, things like that. So we've done it ourselves for the most part for the last 10 years that we've operated our business. But here recently we switched servers, and I just wanted it to look a little bit nicer, more polished than it did. But it took a really long time. And that's what I did all day yesterday, which is why there's not many clips of Saturday/Saturday evening. But yeah, so today I think I'm just going to do like a hair mask, keep resting, maybe do some laundry, prep a little for the week. I don't know if we're going to pick up dinner out tonight or not, but potentially, because I don't think I'm going to cook. Since the end of February, March, I have not been on my 10,000 steps a day game, my healthy eating, and my book reading. Oh my gosh, it has tanked. So I really got to get it together. I got to get it together because I was doing so good until I wasn't. Being able to get the website out of the way and done and finished, I feel like has given me a lot more space in my hard drive so that I can do other things that feel like important to me. Not that the website, obviously, for our main source of income is not important to me. It is, but it's not like fulfilling me in my creativity as what my gifts are, if that makes sense. I'm thinking of going back to school for a completely different thing. I know I can tell you guys because you're not gonna judge me, and I can tell my friend in California because she's like in the same headspace as I am. But I am really close to finishing my paralegal studies degree that I've been working towards since 2016. It should not have taken that long, but it did because life happened. But now I'm thinking about going to school for a different thing.